a little bit earlier, but just the confidence you have going into the season compared to a year ago. Is that something that's just been gradual throughout the whole process?
Yeah, I would say how hard I've been working. Like Coach Norvell says, the confidence comes from work, and it really does. It's a reality. If you work hard and do what you need to do, practice hard, watch film, the rest is easy. So I've been working really hard in every aspect of my game and life, everything. Yes, sir.
At some point last season, Coach Atkins, or it might have been the spring, but I think it might have been the spring when Coach Atkins took over as offensive coordinator, and somebody was asking about his offense, and he said, "This is Jordan's offense." Like, did you hear that? And like, what is when they say things like that? What does that mean to you?
It means a lot. I did hear that. That means a lot. Yeah, I took a lot of ownership this offseason in every way. Took ownership in the offense, took ownership in leadership, holding guys responsible and accountable. So, yeah, it was big. This offseason for me was really big, and I'm glad that this is my offense, and I'm going to work very hard. And is
that pressure or responsibility, or like how do you channel the emotions with that?
I never pressure. I'm not a guy that really feels too much pressure. I would say a lot of responsibility. It's not any different than it was last year. Every time I'm in the game, I'm responsible for what goes on. So I want to score a lot of points this year. Yeah, that's my goal.
I'm sure you wanted to put on weight and muscle earlier. Like, how were you able to do it at a higher level this offseason?
Just obviously the supporting cast around me, the nutritionists, the coaches. Yeah, the nutritionists. I always have a nice tasting shake at the end of every workout, so that helped a little bit. But yeah, just eating regularly and breakfast, lunch, dinner, throwing some snacks in there the other day. Yeah, just little things like that.
What flavor shakes?
It's a mixed berry shake.
Same thing every time, or you mix it up?
Same thing every time.
Have you been a sweets guy, like, at all?
No, not really. No, sir.
And then when you, like, in the weight room and stuff, can you feel a difference? Like, are you pushing more weight? I mean, what's it?
Yeah, I'm way stronger. My legs are way stronger. What was it? Last year, my max was probably 375. Now I'm up to 415. Easy, pretty easy too. I don't want to push past that, obviously. No point to get me to squatting 500 pounds, but yeah, it's pretty easy. So yeah, I'm getting way stronger.
Is it not that you stand in front of the mirror much, but can you tell it when you look at yourself?
Yes, sir. 100%. I could just feel it. I feel it before I look down at my arms, and those are some skinny arms. But now I got some muscles on my arms, some meat on my arms, so it feels good.
What about just the speed part? You feel like there's no drop off there at all?
Not at all. I feel way faster, to be completely honest with you. Way faster.
What do you think it is about you as a runner that some people say, oh, he's not that fast because you're so elusive, but nobody ever catches you?
It's fast enough. That's all it is. I just got to run faster than the guy that's chasing me. That's all that matters, really. Yes, sir.
Jordan, to have that certainty coming in this year, obviously you were friends with Mackenzie, you've been friends with the guys in that quarterback room, but to have the certainty that this is your team and that this is your offense, just how much confidence does just even that give you heading into fall?
It gives me a lot of confidence, so much confidence. The guys know who to follow behind now, so that's special for sure. But once we get to the season, performance is all that matters to me. I have to perform well. I have to get this team wins, or I won't be that guy. So it's all about my performance. I don't have any added pressure. I'm going to play my game, just go out there and get Florida State some wins.
I know you were talking up there in the room about standing forward and coming forward as a more vocal leader, as a more out-in-front leader. What's been the biggest challenge for you in all that?
Well, I would just say just being the person that I've been my whole life. I've always been a guy, around my family, I'll talk. Around my friends, I'll talk all day. You can't stop me from talking. But, holding someone accountable when it comes to that was hard for me to get past that. But I'm not a guy that's going to curse you out in front of everybody on the team. I'll pull you to the side and we'll talk about it. I'll hear your side, whatever. Or if I see something, I like a route this type of way, or I feel like you ran it wrong, pull you to the side, talk about it, and tell the rest of the guys at the position what I don't like. I just don't like making a big scene. So, yes, sir.
Yeah, But even then, taking a guy aside and having that talk, that's tough. I mean, that can be difficult to say, hey, you need to be doing X, Y, Z. But the benefit, have you seen those relationships, those kind of personal relationships, grow throughout that process?
100%. I've always been pretty close to the guys. I've always been a guy that will pull you to the side and talk about whatever. Yeah, I think the guys respect that. I don't sit there and call. Cause I know how it feels to be called out in front of all your guys, whatever. So it's way easier just to pull them to the side and just have that talk with them. They're all my guys. They're all my brothers, so it's not hard.
How was you guys brought in all those receivers in the spring, just in terms of, and you also bring back a lot of receivers. So like, how is it developing the timing and chemistry with those newer guys?
It's good. It's all good. We've been working really hard. They've already been here for the whole spring, so we've been working a lot. So we're gonna be good. We're gonna get Winston back up in here. Get timing with him down soon, and yeah, it's gonna be special.
And I know Coach Norvell said that he's not going to put a timeline on Winston, but just how good has it been to see after what you guys probably first heard about what he went through to just have him back out there running around?
I love it. I love it for him because he's a great person. You always see a smile on his face. He's obviously been through a tough injury. But seeing him come to work every single day and sit in the training room all day, whenever I go in there, he's always in there working. It's special to see, and you always see a smile on his face. That's always been something big with me. I've always talked about just how people act outside of football, because that's important. It's important how you walk around the stadium. It's important keeping your head up, no matter what you're going through. Coach Norvell could be going through so much you'll never know. He always has a smile. He'll always be the same person, and Winston does a great job doing that.
AJ Duffy, what have you seen from him since his arrival on campus going through the spring and now this offseason?
He's maturing. That's my little brother right there. He's maturing. He's becoming a leader. Obviously, kid that's coming out of high school. Some kids are a little bit less mature, and AJ was one of those kids at first. I was trying to take him under my wing and show him the way when it comes to that. He's a ball player. He throws one of the prettiest balls I've ever seen in my life. He's a ball player. It's all a mindset for him. Once he gets his mind right, he's going to be something to handle for sure.
Was he always receptive?
Yeah, always. Me and him we get along very well. Whenever he's going through something, obviously get yelled at by coach, and come talk to me. It's good to have for sure.
Were any of those leadership things did you learn from Mackenzie? Just being an older guy coming in last year.
Yeah, 100%. What you said? What are they?
Are there things you learned from him and can apply now?
Yeah, I would just say just coming to work. I mean, I've always been a guy that always shows up on time. I've never had a problem with that, missing anything and never missed anything. Mackenzie was just something about him that the guys just responded so well to him, and I think it was just how he came to work. I mean, obviously he went through a lot before, so it's easy to respect a guy like that comes to work every single day and is giving 100%. So yeah, just giving 100% at all times, no matter what, when no one's watching. That matters a lot. I go watch films some nights. I'll go in the middle of the day, and then at 12 o'clock at night, you'll see me. I'll go to the stadium, no one's there. Just little things like that are big, and Mackenzie did that a lot.
The challenge of dealing with criticism as a team, and then you personally, from fans and media and all that, and then if this year goes well, you guys will get the other side of it. Coach was talking about that a little bit. And is there a way to prepare for that if things go well, dealing with success?
I don't think we'll have a problem with that. I really don't. I think we'll be good. I think this team is. If we had guys that were all about themselves, then I would be worried. But I feel like this team is just so close, and we all care about each other so much, and we all bond so well together. We've been working so hard. I want this team to feel that. Because we've been on the other side a lot. I mean, most of the damn time. So I can't wait to get to the other side of that and prove a lot of people wrong. We're all playing with chips on our shoulders, so I can't wait.
That won't go away anytime soon?
No. No, sir. Sir, not at all.
Are you prepping like this is your last year in a Seminole uniform?
I try not to think about that. Obviously, I've thought about it before. I'm going to say I'm not prepping like that, but it is in my mind for sure. I want to have a great year. That's all that matters to me. I want to help Florida State win a lot of games. I want to just keep growing as a player every single day and getting better every single day. So, yeah, I mean, it's on my mind a little bit, but not like that, sir.
Jordan, it's clear that this team feels that you guys are in what could be a turnaround season. What gives you guys all that confidence to go out and feel that way heading into fall camp?
The work. Confidence comes from work, and we work harder than anybody across the country. I talk to a lot of players, and no one works like us. So the confidence it's all from the work for sure.
We saw when the new roster came out and it had Robert Scott's weight. Looks like he's put on. He's already a big dude. Like what's he looking like?
Yeah, he's huge. We had a photo shoot 2 days ago. And he's trying to put his pads on and his jersey on. I actually have a video on my phone of me and Dylan trying to pull his jersey down. He couldn't get over his arms. He's a big dude, and he's still moving really well.
Did you see him during the course of last season kind of start to settle in, like, get more experience?
Yeah, he was a young guy last year. Still growing pains. Yeah, I feel like he's going into his body. His mindset's right. Talk to him. That's my guy. He's a funny dude, a great person. I can't wait to see him this year.
You've always had your O-line back, but now you got 18 of them. What's it like looking at that room and just seeing how it's changed from when you arrived versus today?
It's crazy. We got dudes that are huge. I dab up everybody before practice. That's like my little thing before every practice, before every workout. I go right up and dab everybody up. Everyone's just solid. Everyone's strong. It's awesome to see. Those guys have been working so hard. The new guys have came in and gelled very well with this team and have been working just as hard as everybody else. So it's special.
Awesome.
Thank you guys.